What up, everybody? What up, everybody? Mr. Crazy Face coming at you with another YouTube video. This video, as you can see, is going to be on Clash Royale. Haven't done one of these in a while, but I've heard a couple people here and there asking about how to make a successful war deck. I'm here to tell you that there's a few factors involved. It's kind of similar to the idea behind making just a draft battle, going into a draft battle. You basically want the same amount of circumstances in your favor. This is somebody from my clan. His name's JLT. This guy happens to be my brother, or could be his son playing the game. Either way, I know this person. So, and they happen to win for us, so kudos to you, JLT Life. Basically, when you're going to make a war deck, the first thing you want to think about is, before you can even make a war deck, you want to participate in all collection day battles. This isn't required, but it's a smart move, because the more you participate and the more you win, the more cards you get. So obviously you're going to want the most amount of cards you can, because the more cards you get of one type, it upgrades. So if you didn't know that, now you do. Going into actually do the war deck, there's the determining factor to me is going to be placement. Okay, if you don't know how to properly place your cards in a battle, then you're going to want to take a class on that. Comment down below if you want me to make a video on that, although I'm not great at it. But you know, I'll learn more about it and make a video out of it if you want me to. First thing you're going to want to do is sort your cards. Not by rarity, not by rarity descending, not by arena, not by elixir, but you're going to want to go by level. This puts all your highest level cards for the war deck up top. Now, again, that's not completely necessary. If you have a card that you're more comfortable with down here, then by all means pick it. But you can tell that a level 7 set of guards isn't going to be as useful as a level 10 set of guards. It can be if your placement's there. But after you've sorted your deck by level, then you're going to want to choose what's called a tank card. A tank card, if you don't know, is a card that has a lot of hit points. It can take a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage!
So, for this deck, it looks like one of my highest level cards that's a tank is the Golem. I'm going to go ahead and put that into place. Now, what you're going to think about next is what kind of support you want for your Golem. Obviously, the Witch and the Night Witch are really good support cards for this tank. So, you know, she spawns bats, and the towers will be aiming for the Golem while your Witch is spawning bats. Now, obviously, they're going to counter that, and they're going to probably have a Wizard, maybe a Zap, a Musketeer. So, you know, all these factors come into play, and no matter how many videos you watch like this, you're still going to need to get better at the game and the placement. So, after that, I would have to say one of my favorite cards, the Wizard, is also going into my deck. And then something else you're going to want to think about after you've got your first few cards lined up is elixir cost. Alright, I've got 3 decently high elixir cards already. Alright, the highest elixir cost you can get is 10, so I've got an 8, a 4, and a 5. So I've got 3 really high cards right now. I'm going to go ahead and grab up the Bandit. She's only a 3. I'll grab up the Musketeer, and then I'll grab up this Zap and look for any other really, really small. Okay, so the guards, I'm actually going to use them too, but first here, let's upgrade them. Upgrade them again. Let's go back into the war deck, see if we can upgrade them one more time. Nope. Oh, yeah, actually, yes, I can. So here we go.
Wow.
Let's upgrade these Mamma Jammas just for the war battle. Now, do you have to do that every time? Of course not. That would cost a lot of gold. And unnecessary gold, since, you know, I don't always use the guards. But they can come in pretty handy. Alright, now, let's see. Let's throw the goblins in there. But I'm thinking about replacing something, because I kind of want the lightning on my side, just kind of as a clutch card. What a clutch card is a card that you kind of hide away. You don't really use it at all during the battle. You know, sometimes you're going to have to, but You know, like some people hold their rocket back and then they won't use it and they won't use it and they won't use it. And then like they got like 400 damage left on a tower. Boom, let's use that rocket. Let's kill that tower. No, the opponent won't see it coming because you haven't even used it yet. Kind of want to use a spawner too. I don't know, I kind of don't like the deck that I have right now. But I've got my tank card, I've got my support cards, and I've got my low elixir cards. The Zap is one of my favorites too. I think it's an underrated card. Works really well. So I think I'm going to go against one of my own rules right now, and I'm going to put the Battle Ram into play too. What do I want to replace it with? The other rule that I was talking about is I generally don't like to go above an average elixir cost of 4. I like to keep it under 4. This just generally keeps my the flow of my cards going pretty well. Okay, so I got my tank, I got support cards. And I've got some low elixir cards, I've got a plan. I think I'm ready to do this final battle. Jumping right into it, hopefully we can get another win like the GLT Life did. Let's see what happens first. Nothing so far. Throw out an emote. Okay, put down the witch. I'm going to counter with a wizard. Kind of wait to see what happens next here. Probably going to throw out this golem real quick. I've got the counter for that right here. Okay, so now I've got my guards on the one side. They're going to get taken out pretty easily. Ooh, they put their archers right in front of the tower. That went totally to my advantage. And now you can see my golem's taking all the hits while my wizard stands back. Now my wizard's taking hits while my golem still kills it. I think that tower's going to go down. The other counter move that I was going to have to that was going to be my battle ram. One more hit. Nope, not going to get it. But my battle ram is a pretty good counter just to take one big hit, and then obviously it spreads out and becomes two barbarians. So that was always a good card to use, I thought. I threw my Night Witch out there to take a hit for my wizard, so my wizard would take a hit. My wizard's one of my top cards. The spread, the area damage on this wizard is just ridiculous. He's got a lot of damage that he can deal out, and he can take a little bit as well. I'm pretty sure that tower's toast, and I thought maybe they were going to give up, but it looks like they're going to keep trying at least a little bit. Maybe just kind of throw out some cards and not make the damage so bad. So I've got this freaking match pretty much in the bag right now, and that's how you make your perfect war deck. Uh-oh, maybe I spoke too soon. I meant to put my golem on the other side so he can kind of walk away and keep the P.E.K.K.A off of his back. As soon as he gets too far away, though, I'll drop these guards, and he's going to have to deal with each one of them twice each. So it looks like I still got it pretty well wrapped up over here. I'm not too worried about it. My witch is down, but there's freaking 5 bats out there now. It's not looking good for this guy. This witch is going to go down relatively easily. The countdown starts. I throw a golem out there just in case he wants to try anything else. He's going to have to kill that before he kills anything else. So that's it, guys. That's basically how you make a war deck. You want to go into it. You want to do all the collection day battles that you can. Collect all the cards you can. Get as many wins in collection day as you can. Then you're going to want to find a tank card and then support cards. But most importantly, like I said, remember placement. You see how I didn't put the wizard like out in the middle of anything. He was always kind of back. The Night Witch was kind of back so that she could spawn a couple bats before anything could happen. And just like that, I picked up the lead for my clan. Comment down below. Like this video. Let me know if you want to make, or if you want to see any other videos like this, any other tactics that I might have up my sleeve. you can see I've been using my number 2 deck. I got a goblin deck. Actually, I turned that into a building deck because I had that stupid play buildings challenge, and I don't have hardly any buildings in any of my decks. But that was my golem deck. I'm trying to level up the goblin cage. I want him to be good, really bad, but so far it's just a bust card. So like I said, comment down below, like this video, subscribe for more, hit me up if you want to see anything, and I'll do my best to do some research and try to figure it out for you. See you in the next one.